Why am I even here?
You just gotta answer these couple questions. Alright?
Then can I go?
Yeah, doesn't matter to me. But you have to come back for your results.
Alright, let's get this over with.
Alright, number 1. Did you have public speaking experience prior to coming to Full Sail University? And how did you feel about it?
Yes. I feel like I was pretty good at public speaking. I did a little bit at my church. I also was an actor, so I've been on stages a lot. And I'm just comfortable being in front of people.
Okay. What were your eye contact, volume, projection, gestures, and movement like during the industry professional speech?
Everything was perfect and on point, and I say that because by then that was the last speech I had, and I was comfortable in front of my class. I was prepared. I knew what I was going to talk about, and I went in there and I nailed it.
Were you nervous during any of the presentations?
Yeah, I got. Normally I get nervous like right before it's time to go up, like the 2 seconds before you go up there and actually do it. But during, no, because once I'm up there and I'm comfortable.
How did you interact with the audio/visual components of your presentation?
I used it as a reference, but I didn't let it make my speech. I made sure that I was the one making the speech, and that was something that the audience could use to connect to.
Did you spend time practicing for your industry speech?
Not as much. I did know what I was going to say. I practiced more of the points versus the actual speech.
Which did you enjoy giving the most?
My industry speech, by far. And I say that because by then, I'm very comfortable with my class. I had them interact with me. Bent the rules a little bit because you're supposed to do it by yourself. But I had people come up and do different things with it just to get them out of their comfort zone. And that way I can get my point across to the audience.
Okay. Different. What do you think is your biggest delivery challenge?
I think my biggest challenge is just making that initial connection with the audience. Because once you made it, you got it. But it's getting them to say, you know what, I want to listen to this guy.
Interact with them.
Right.
What do you think is your biggest challenge concerning research and preparation?
Picking a topic. I feel like that's the hardest part. It's like it's so many different things that you can talk about, so many different things that you want to say, but one, you have to narrow it down and you have to pick one thing out of the many. And I think that's the biggest challenge.
I think everybody has that. What did you learn from watching other presentations this month? Reference any other public speaking performances.
One thing I learned was just to relax and be yourself. Because when you do that, then the speech is going to come. Because you already know the information. And when you're relaxed and you're just being yourself, then you can deliver the speech. And one person did a great speech, especially his introduction and his persuasive was my friend Asen. He went up there, he was comfortable, he was relaxed, and he nailed his speech.
How would you rate your public speaking performances this month on a scale of 1 to 4?
I will rate it about a 3 because there's always room for improvement.
Okay. What are your feelings concerning public speaking after your experiences this month?
I'm comfortable. I'm just ready to go talk to anybody at this point. When you have a great teacher like Mr. Milton, he gets you to that point where you can just go and be yourself and get your point across to whoever it is that's in front of you. And be creative.
So that's all the questions I got for you today.
So, am I okay? Can I go?
Can't let you know until I get the results back. But come back on Tuesday. I'll let you know.
So what do you got for me, Doc?
You got the Full Sail artist.
No!